Let me. I was recording it, then I stopped, but now it's recording again. All right, so this is a typical deal that we're going to look at tomorrow, you guys. The numbers are around 100,000, 90,000, a couple just a little less, a couple little more, but somewhere around 90,000 purchase price. Rehab cost is going to be around $60,000. I haven't seen any of these properties. But I just know the area that we're going to, rehab cost is around 60,000. And we're going to go over all the costs. In the area that we're going to go in tomorrow, and you guys have a list of all the properties already. We're not going to look at all the properties that are on the list. We'll probably look at about half of them, depending on the time. We're starting at 10 tomorrow. We've got to be in Little Italy by 12:30. And so we'll see as many properties as we can. We won't be far from Little Italy. Um, I think we're going to be about 15 minutes from Little Italy. Um, but this is a typical deal. So we've got a purchase price of around 90,000, um, $60,000 in repairs, and $250,000 ARV. And so the question is, would you guys buy this deal? Like, who would buy this? I want you guys to
I
quickly
would.
take out your calculator. Take your calculator out really quickly.
102 is what I will, or 102.5.
Okay. So to put 250,000 into your calculator, multiply that by 70%. You should
Oh,
get
I,
one.
I did 65
You can do 65 if you're if you're
wholesaling.
so I got 175. So 70% of 250 is 175 minus $60,000 in repair costs. I've got 115. So we should be buying a property for 115. There's nothing that we're going to look at tomorrow that's 115. Everything's going to be like $100,000 or lower,
Okay.
I
which
have a
means
quick question.
what? This is a good deal. Go ahead.
Yeah.
For the repairs, is it supposed to be 20% of the ARV?
It not
Or
supposed not it's not supposed to be that, but
Mm.
generally speaking, it's somewhere around 20%. But we'll get real numbers tomorrow. If you're unable to have a contractor go with you, um, a coach mentor, just use 20%. Just use that. But we're going to go get real numbers. So we're going to analyze, we're going to see that it needs paint, flooring, might need a new HVAC system, might need a new electrical system, could need new windows. We might have to put a bedroom and bathroom in the basement, which means we'd have to put an egress window in the basement. And so the repair cost, we'll get real numbers for the repair costs tomorrow. But the exact number, generally speaking, is somewhere around 20% of ARV. In this case, 20% of ARV is 50,000. But most of the houses we're going to look at tomorrow is going to be more than that. A little more than that. Um, who would buy this? Who would buy this? Nobody? Nobody
I
wants to.
I would. I was raising my hand. I would. I couldn't get off mute fast.
I
Okay.
feel like I would.
Okay. Well, my point is this is a good deal. And as we said earlier, you got to know how to analyze these deals. You got to know how to analyze these deals and say it's a good deal. And if the numbers work, you got to jump on it. I was trying to say something like if the
Is
gloves,
it available for sale right now, or this is just a mock situation?
this is a mock, but the ones tomorrow are available.
Can we buy the ones tomorrow if we like them?
Yep.
I'm all in.
Okay. All right, this is how we have to think, you guys. And so we've got to get our mind right. We got to get our focus right as investors. We've got to look for deals, analyze quickly, and then take action. If we see properties where the numbers work and we're ready, willing, and able, we got to write a contract. We got to make it work. Now we're not going to jump too quickly. We've got contingencies in the contract so that if we have to get out, we will. But we need to write contracts. It's the only way that you're going to buy houses. And then, like I said, if you know, after you get a contract ratified, then you can have an inspection done. If the inspection, if the repairs are much higher than you thought, then you've got to look at the timelines that you put in the contract. And we'll teach you how to write contracts. You can always get out. There's always a way out, you guys. There's always a way not to make a mistake. And so, but in order to get there, we can't overthink it, overanalyze. Let's, if it's an area that we like, if the numbers work, then let's go ahead and write on it. And then also, you're going to have to get financing. And then if you can't get financing, there's a paragraph in the contract that says, if I don't get financing within a certain period of time, I can deem this contract null and void. So there's ways out of the contract. Go ahead, Jean Marie.
That was my question though. So are we going to see properties that all need work? But aside from that, if I don't have a team in Baltimore, how do you suggest we go about finding our people in Baltimore? Because all my relationships with my contractors are here. So how do I? And they may not be willing to travel to Baltimore.
So that's a great question. I was going to get to that later. But one thing that I want you guys to look for tomorrow while we're in Baltimore is contractors. And contractors that are working on houses in the areas that we're going to be in. And so look for contractors, get their business cards, look at their work. We've got people in our group that have contractors. They share their contractors. They refer them out. And so if there's a will, there's a way. If you're able to write a contract on a property and get accepted, then we're all going to work hard. Everybody in the group is going to work hard to fill in all the blanks for you.
Good. I think you said it already, but I want to make sure I'm hearing it right. You saying you will be able, if we wanted to purchase the property tomorrow, we would do everything that we need to present to the buyer, to the seller.
Yes.
So do that mean we would talk to the seller tomorrow, or if we decide that's what we want to do?
Well, the ones that we've got a couple that are on the market, so we would talk to the agent, and then we got one or two that we're already in communication with the seller. So we would talk directly with the seller. But we would definitely talk to somebody. And so when we find the property, you guys, or when you find the property, we've got to act on it. We've got to act on it. So you've got to be ready to act on it. And then just have confidence and trust your findings, trust yourself, but then always know that there's a way out. And so typically on a contract, what we do is we'll put a contingency period to give us time to analyze the property, get financing. And if things fall apart, we've got to look at the timelines that we set in the contract to get out in time so that we don't owe any money. Your 30-day plan is to, I want you guys to find a deal in the next 30 days. Those of you guys who are ready. But even if you're not ready, you find a deal and you wholesale it to somebody else that's in the group or to somebody. And so in week one, let's learn, let's identify areas. I want you guys to start thinking about the areas that you're comfortable with. I want you to look at deals daily. Let's make some offers in the third week. And then in the fourth week, let's get our first deal. Let's set that as a goal. 30 days. This is your 30-day plan. This is your weekly plan. And let's stick to it. You've got two options. Either figure all this out on your own or get help. And when I say get help, not just from me, but get help from a community. Getting help gets you to your goals a lot faster, and it just minimizes the mistakes. Lots of mistakes that can be made. Let's minimize them. Let's go without any mistakes. And the only way to do that is just to be part of a community. And so if you guys want help, we can help you. I've shown most of you guys our coaching program. We can help you find the deals, analyze the deals. We can help you take action. We can hold your hand throughout the whole process. And so those of you guys who haven't already scheduled an appointment with me, just go to gbschedule.com. It's right here. I'll put it in the chat. gbschedule.com. I do have appointments with a lot of you guys. So just go ahead and gbschedule.com. Just go ahead and schedule an appointment, and I'm happy to sit down with you. I really also want to go over your business plans. And then, like I said, whether you want to join our program or not,
I want to do.
I still want to sit down with you. And then now may not be the time for you. Just know that when the time is right, we're here for you. I think Derek had his hand up. Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah. So I'm scheduled with you on the 30th, unless you have something sooner than that. But then also I are your offerings on BennettBootcamps.com or somewhere else?
When you mean offerings, what do you mean for our coaching program?
Correct. Because I'm looking, I don't think I see
Oh, I'm
that.
going to put it in the chat.
Okay.
Uh, so for the coaching program, it's BBC Platinum. BB,
Okay, I see it.
BBC Platinum.
Okay.
I think I spelled it right. BBC Platinum. Platinum. Somebody click on that, make sure I spelled it right.
I found it.
Okay, okay. And so yeah, we want to help you, you guys. And yeah, Derek, I have your I have you on my schedule. We want to help you. Um, I mean, that's all I can say about that. Well, I want this time to be not in vain for you guys. And so I do want you to take action. I do want you to know that you are not alone. We are all together. Um, if you were to have attended our meeting this evening, it's just the coaching students um, and an accountability group. Luis, one of our coaching members, is running it, and they get a lot done. They get a lot done, and so you'll see some of them tomorrow out with us. And so go to gbschedule.com, or you can go to BBC Platinum if you want to go ahead and sign up. We'd love to have you guys. All right, let's take action, you guys. That's all I can say. Let's take action. Let us help you get in the right community. All right, so for tomorrow, um, any questions for tomorrow? Before you arrive, I want you to be in the right mindset. The, I think the right mindset is we're going to learn a lot. We're going to have fun. We're going to network with like-minded people. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good tomorrow. You'll get to meet each other. We'll be able to put a face with a name. Did I say that right? Or name with a face. Um, but one thing that I would ask is that you pay attention because there's going to be a lot to learn. You know, sometimes I see people kind of falling off having their own discussions, and then they're missing, you know, some of the core information that's being given. And so kind of stay with the group and just kind of follow what we're doing. Um, Focus on the process, things to bring something to write with. I want you guys to bring something to write with. You are going to get some handouts. You should have been sent some handouts already to bring. Let's see. Comfortable shoes, flashlight will be helpful, calculator, of course. So we're gonna walk real properties, you guys. It's the real deal. It's honestly what we do almost every day. But it'll be a good exercise on how we're looking at properties and what we're looking for. I think we had a hand up. Is there a question?
Yes, please. So after tomorrow, when is the next one? Because I won't be available tomorrow.
The next field event will be next month. The next
Okay.
field event will be, I think it's the last Saturday of April. I think we have it.
Plus, I'll plan for that one.
You'll get an email. But
Okay.
part of
You
our
have any
part of our coaching program, we go out often. We go out more than once a month. But our next scheduled field event, shadow event, 2-day boot camp will be at the end of the month. Was there a question?
Yes, I had a question, Greg. You said you had a list of tomorrow's tour for the properties? And I have one, the first, I guess one, I have the first address. I don't have the list. Is the list posted somewhere?
Yeah, did you guys not get the list?
Should have been in the email that was sent around somewhere between 11:30 and 12 o'clock.
It
Okay.
appears that I haven't been getting any emails. I'm not sure why.
Can you
Maybe
check
my
your spam, Tiffany? Maybe it
I
may
did.
have went there.
Okay. I'll check now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
If you didn't get the list, don't worry about it because everyone should have the first property. And trust me, if you can get to the first property, you'll get to all the rest of them because we'll just give you the address. But we did send out the entire list. Did anybody get that email? Anybody?
I didn't get it. I've not gotten any emails. So I don't know if my email address is wrong. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just found it. Thank you. It was in my email.
Was it in your spam or your regular email?
No, it was in my regular email.
Okay, so you got the list for tomorrow. Okay.
Yep, I got it. Thank you
We're
guys.
unfortunately for you guys, we're going to send that out like 2 or 3 more times. So if you didn't get it, don't worry about it. We'll send it out again, I think later on today and in the morning.
Greg, are these tours always on a Saturday? Are there any other
Uh,
days?
we go out during the week. We go out during the week also.
Did it come from Keith or did it come from you, Greg? Because I'm searching under Keith.
No, it didn't come from Keith. Just put Bennett. It probably came from Bennett boot camps. But again, you guys, if you didn't get the email, as long as you can get to the first property, and Keith, put the address to the first property in the chat. I don't have it in front of me. I think it's 4002 Franklin Street, something like that. Can you get that address and put it in the
Yeah.
chat?
It was West
I'll do that.
Franklin. Yeah, that was the first one.
If you can get to the first one, you'll get to all of them. All right, so we're going to analyze the deals tomorrow, you guys. And again, just kind of stay up with the group. We're due at Sabatino's Italian restaurant in Little Italy. We're due there at 12:30. If we have to push it back 30 minutes, we will. We go there all the time. And so that will be an opportunity for us to just network with each other. We'll debrief on what we looked at. We'll talk about at the properties. We'll talk about the properties and what everybody thinks. We'll go over repair costs, and then at the restaurant, it's an Italian restaurant, so Italian food. They start with bread, then salad, then a choice of entrees, and then dessert. But it's mainly for us to network with each other, debrief, and just kind of go over what and talk real estate investing. Get to know each other as well. All right, so Keith put the address to the first property there. So if all else fails, just meet us there at 10 o'clock. This is an example of some repair costs. So you guys will get an email with this form. I want you guys to bring this with you. You'll get an email with this form. Just make sure you check your email and check your spam. We will have extra forms with us in case you don't get this. And then, and so this is part of the worksheet. And then we will plug in numbers when we get to the properties. So we'll plug in the address of the property. I will tell you what the repair cost is. I will tell you what the after repair value is, and then we'll do the calculation on what a wholesaler should buy the property for, and what a cash buyer should buy the property for, and then if it's being wholesaled, what the wholesale fee is going to be. So we're going to plug in these numbers at the property for each property. We will probably look at 2 or 3 properties tomorrow that need renovation and for sale, and then we'll look at 1, maybe 2 properties that are already renovated and finished. So that you can get an idea of before and after. Any questions, you guys? I think that's it. Oh, we're right at an hour. Look at me. Any questions?
Greg, just a couple of comments. You guys, make sure you're on time. It's important because we're going to be caravanning from one property to the next, and it would be great if we can just stay together. So when Greg talks about having those side conversations from time to time when you're at a property, try to just listen to what Greg is saying. Some of you guys may be upstairs, so if we say come downstairs or come up from the basement, make sure you're doing that. And then Greg, you mentioned that someone signed up for the course.
Well, James did.
Guess what?
And then it looks like I'm just looking at my text message. It looks like Jackie
Yeah, someone else. Can you believe that? That's great.
Yeah. Thank you, Jackie. So make sure you call her and invite her to the
We're already on it.
You already talked to her?
No, after we finish, I'll be having my conversation.
Okay. All right, sounds good, you guys. So I look forward to seeing you guys. Just be relaxed. We'll have a lot of fun. It's not as serious as we're making it out to be. But it is serious in terms of it's an opportunity for you guys overall to start the process of building wealth for yourself. We're like relaxed people. Like if you
Oh,
really saw me now, my legs are crossed, I'm chilling in my office. And so, but when it comes to making money and building wealth, I mean, we do take it serious.
is
I take it serious that you know, I feel like I'm responsible for you guys. And so I don't want it hanging over my head that you're not successful. So I take that serious. I want you guys to be successful.
is it po-
Go
is
ahead.
it possible we can follow each other like from like one be in front of the other all the way to from one spot to the other, or that's not possible?
It's possible. I mean, you can use your GPS, but tomorrow's just going to be real simple. The first 3 properties are all on the same street. The second property and the third property we can walk there. They're 1 block away.
Oh, okay.
It's a straight shot. And then we got another 2, if we see those, are on South Hilton or North Hilton. It's tomorrow in terms of driving and navigating. The biggest challenge is getting to the first property. All the other ones are going to be I made it extremely easy. Extremely easy. Colette, did you have a question?
Me?
No, Colette.
No, I'll just make a comment. So I was, because I would love to get yours and Keith's and the other people that I hope to and look forward to meeting tomorrow feedback. So my thing is, I'm a little fearful, a lot fearful, nervous, And you talk about action all the time. And even in my business plan, I had mentioned that the fear is what has kept me from not moving forward over the years. And I do want to do this. I really do. This time in my life, I have time to put 100% plus, and I have the time to do it over the next 6 months. So I want to do this hard. So what I did today, I was actually taking care of business, but I was in a community and I was driving by and I saw the same house that I've seen over the years continue to just what's the word I'm looking for? It's debilitating, dilapidating, or whatever that word is. And I could tell someone was there. And I sat there for a moment and I said, I want to introduce myself. I need to break the ice. I need to take a step forward. I'm not in a business attire or anything, casually dressed, clean, but casually dressed, but want to say hello and see how that energy will flow. So I finally got out of the car, and as I was walking toward the house, I glanced into the little vehicle that was there. And honestly, it looks like the individual lives out of their car. The house is about falling apart, but all the homes around it, absolutely beautiful, well groomed, mature trees, great landscape, the whole shebang. But the person wouldn't answer the door. But at least I tried. What are your thoughts?
You know, it just all depends on the deal. Do you know the address?
Um, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. I That's interesting you would say that. I could not find the address in front of this house. No numbers, and I'm looking around, no mailbox. I'm glad you said that because I meant to add that to it. But I couldn't find the and the street name. When I didn't see the house number, I forgot. I can easily go back and I used to know that street name all the time, but I could easily find out what that street name is before I see you tomorrow and let you know.
Yeah, and so yeah, it always kind of begins and ends there. Just get you
Mm-hmm.
to get the address so that we can pull the tax record and run the comps. And
Mm-hmm.
I was going to do it for you really quickly. But
Yeah,
and then if you get the street name, if
I
there's
will.
no address on the mailbox or on the house, get the address for the house next door. Just get that.
Good idea. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I should have done that. I was already nervous and didn't think about that, but that's an excellent idea.
Yeah, actually, Nancy put that in the chat. But yeah,
Oh,
just
thank you, Nancy. Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
So just do that. We'll be able to find the address, and then we'll just look at the we'll run the comps from there.
You're welcome, Colette, and great job. You took the first step.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yep.
Absolutely.
Colette, do you have a business card?
And that's why I almost didn't do it at all. I'm like, I don't even have a business card.
I think if you get
But
a business
something,
card, I think if you get a
mhm.
card moving forward, that's a nice icebreaker when you're approaching someone. You know, just to have a card
I
and give it to them.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you. I just felt I had to do it. I had to do it.
Keep doing that, Colette. You're doing good. You took the first step. Now the second step, Colette, is get the address. That's the second step. All right. Anybody else? Any questions, comments, any takeaways? Anybody looking forward to tomorrow? We should have some decent weather tomorrow. Anybody?
It's supposed to be cold tomorrow.
That's decent weather. That's what we call decent weather.
As long as it's not raining like today, right?
Absolutely. We got investor weather tomorrow.
Greg, how do you look up information on a property in DC regarding property taxes?
Well, the easiest thing to do is, do you have the address?
Yes,
Okay, I can just give it to you real quick if you like.
5500. It's a
Uh-huh.
property we went on when I went on the tour with you.
5500
Street.
Foot Street, Greg,
Yes.
northeast.
Okay, what did you want to know about it?
The taxes, and I don't know if you pull up the comps at the same time, or how would I go right in my list?
Okay, the tax assessment is 305. The taxes are, let's see, annual tax. Says the annual tax is 14,000.
Wow, okay.
Seems high.
Yeah.
And then was this the one that was across the street from HD1?
School,
Yep.
yes.
Okay. So, all right. Let me see something. All right. So if I was to run the comps on this one, I would the zip code is 20019. I'd look at closed properties. The square footage I think was 1,200. Yeah, so I'm gonna put 1,300. Be simple and it's attached. All right, so I'm gonna go to the map. And what's the address? 5,500 Foot Street, Northeast. So I'm gonna put in 5,500 Foot Street, Northeast. And so these are our comps here. Let's get them. These comps aren't that high. Let me go back. The comps are 4 something over here. Like 4, yeah, this one right here, 420. You go out a little wider. Yeah, so this one at 4 on Just Street. This one sold for 420. What do you guys think about this renovation?
I love it.
What do you guys think about the staging?
It looks nice.
AI.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
That's some green grass.
Well, with
I like when they stage it and show it to you empty. I like a both. I mix of both.
so this is not real, you guys. This is
Mhm.
it's called, what's it called? Virtual staging,
Mhm.
but still, it
It
gives you
looks
an
nice.
idea. I mean, it sold for 420. And so this one is 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, upstairs, and then in the basement, it's a half a bath. One thing that we didn't do, I don't think this one has a basement. We saw this property, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a basement, right?
right.
You guys remember that? All right, so let me clear out the map. And let me go back here and take out basement. So it might be a little lower. All right, so we have one here that did sell for 425 without a basement. So this one sold without a basement. This is virtually staged too. I guess that's what people are doing nowadays. They're virtually staging these. But it sold. So this one sold for 425. The next one sold for 405. So this one sold for 405. This, guess whose house this is, Keith?
Go out to
This is not virtually staged. One of our coaching students, this is his house, Michael Colini.
oh, that's right.
This is his house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Did a
been over
great-
there. I've been to this house and helped him about 10 times. So I would use this is a good comp right here, 405,
Okay.
which means, Sherry, this price, they're down to, oh, it looks like it has a contract on it. See, it's pending. So it looks like it has a contract. It came down to 290. Well, it looks like it started at 300. Original price 399, 300, and it came to 290. So at 290, if ARV is 405, this is probably somebody that's going to live in the property, not an investor number. Because if this was an investor would buy this property. If ARV is 400, investors buying for around 200. A shortcut, I don't know if I said this week, you guys, but a shortcut is if ARV is 400, here's a shortcut. If ARV is 400, you should be buying somewhere around half of that. You should be buying for around half of that, which is 200, right? You should be
Yep.
buying 200. So, but let's do it the long way. If we take 400,000, I'm on my calculator, 400,000 times 70%, we get 280 minus repair costs. And if repair cost is 20% of the 400, that's 80,000 minus 80,000. Somebody tell me what we get. We get 200,000. So generally speaking, if we can just figure out what the after repair value is, what we should be buying the property for is somewhere around half. That's a shortcut. Or if you just want to do it the long way, you're going to come up with the same number. So Sherry, this one looks like it's already under contract. It's pending.
Yeah. I understand.
Okay. All right. Any other questions, you guys? Questions, comments, properties you guys are interested in? All right. I think we're ready for tomorrow. We're going to have a good time tomorrow. Dress warmly. And we're going to learn a lot. All right. Again, you guys, we'd love to have you in our program. Schedule an appointment with me if you like. I know a lot of you guys have already, but I'm looking forward to helping you guys achieve all of the goals that you've set out for yourselves and your family. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
You'll get a few more emails from
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And on the emails, it has our phone numbers in case you get lost or you're running late. You'll have our phone number. It should be on the email.
That first email did go out at 2:00, guys, but it will go out 2 more times today.
And that's with the tomorrow and with the recorded courses or classes. Because
I'm sorry.
that's with the
You know what? My mistake. The 4-day course recordings and gift items that went out. The first one went out at 2:00 today, and
Okay.
the other there's probably going to go out again later today as well.
Will
Okay,
it
thank you.
include this?
No, the
Never.
4-day course videos that over Monday through Thursday night.
All right. All right, that's you guys will get emails. Don't worry. There'll be separate emails. But you
I just
guys will
want to
get
looking for it coming from the right place. Because you said it's not going to say Keith, but he's the one sending them out. It's going to say Bennett.
Bennett. Just look for Bennett. Yeah, they're not coming from Keith. I think they're coming from
Okay.
Bennett Bootcamps.
Okay.
I asked the wrong question earlier. I want to know, are we going to get a recording of what's happening right now? This
Yeah,
one.
I'm recording this, yes. But
Okay.
you might not get this one until Monday, but I am recording this.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you guys, see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
You too.